All right, got a message from...
Oh.
Let's see, boys. I wanted to reach out to you and let you know that we are still interviewing for an in-house person. Everyone on the team likes you guys a whole lot, and it would be a no-brainer except for the unknown of what happens in 6 months to our contract. We are so adverse to royalties, but of all the agencies, you are our top choice. We need a bit more time to try and find a fit, and with our last round of promising interviews this week, we will be in touch shortly. I appreciate you being so patient, and your persistence is contagious. Well, she doesn't want to go to royalties. Yeah, it's pretty easy to tell her that the only reason we did that is we planned on buying traffic on all the other platforms. Like, we wanted to have your ad spend at $1 million a month across Twitter and Pinterest and native and all that. But we could just forego that as a whole talking point.
Yeah, so.
Right. Well, if we did, it would be because we're now going to run Pinterest and Twitter, and we're spending $300K. The one thing there, though, is that they do a lot of creative work, and they bill that separately. Yeah, but is 100% of that recurring?
Doesn't matter, right?
Well, yeah, but if you bill...
even if it's not all recurring, that makes that total managed spend number even worse. Yeah. Right?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Got it. Part of where I'm at with this thing is like, what I'm thinking about saying is that, like, as an exaggerated example, if we take your Google from $200K a month to $1 million, we should probably be compensated more for that because it's going to be a tremendous amount of work. But an employee would want a bonus too. I mean, you just couldn't do that with passive involvement, right? Yeah. We're basically working on price now. They've told us that we are a no-brainer as far as a service provider goes. They're confident, obviously, in our ability to perform, but they have this underlying desire to have people in-house, which hasn't changed throughout the life of this deal. It's just now the fact that they know that we would do a great job for them. They just have this vision for the way the company should work, and they have this really bad experience from the past, their last agency, their ex-boyfriend or girlfriend, if you will. But we're sitting here right now and ready to get to work, and we're not gonna let them down. As you can see from my last message, I removed the price objection. So now we have no hurdles. That one hurdle with price, not a hurdle anymore. And we've totally overcome that. And they said themselves that it was a no-brainer. So I just said this morning that, confirming the price offering and then saying the decision is important, but hopefully the choice is easy, just because there's no one that could possibly do better than us. We're true experts here. So we are the right choice. They know that we're the right choice, and we're just trying to rope it in and make sure that we're able to work on this account because we could do unbelievable. I just can't imagine that one person they're gonna hire is gonna be able to do all the things that 4 people are gonna be able to do for their account. We just had a situation where we were working on an account and we audited another big account and we discovered strategies they were deploying that we hadn't been deploying. And we thought, oh wow, that's really cool. Let's try it. We just kicked it live a couple days ago and it's smashing. You just don't get perspective like that in-house. You do what you know how to do, and that's it. When you're with an agency, you get this perspective from all these other accounts, and you apply things that you learn. That's the real heavy value. Aside from the expertise, it's the understanding of what is possible, different strategies that you can work. And I think they get that just for some reason, they want someone in-house. The person that they'd hired to manage their Facebook ads, who's also working on the Google ads right now, is such a good buyer that they're trying to relive that experience, but it's so rare, it's so hard to find expert level buyers that are committed to your account. I think that the person they found is 1 in 10,000, maybe more, 1 in 100,000, whatever it is. However many media buyers there are out there, it's a needle in a haystack situation to find somebody who can run ads that well and have goals to scale like they do. So where we sit right now, as you can see, is no more communication is happening, and we're gonna hopefully have an update next week with either getting the business or not getting the business, but there's legitimately no reason not to give us the business. They said it's a no-brainer. We agree here on price. Let's move forward and get this thing roped in. So I don't know what's going to happen, but we have legitimately done all we can do on this account. I feel like we have performed spectacularly. We have an emotional connection here that's friendly and kind and nice and exciting, and I want to push that into a working relationship, but only time will tell. We'll talk to you next week on an update on this account.